and like always I will make the video because the Instagram I cannot show the slides, and of course when you will see next day video you will see the old slides. And today it's very interesting theme. It's about the tiredness or about the burnout. Let's talk about the burnout. I think the burnout is the most popular and the most common problem in our life, in our society. It's a lot of people just pushing it away. They are tired, they cannot wake up in the morning, or they are very tired in the evening, and they go take all kinds of vitamins, supplements. Now we have a lot of different superfoods, and we're taking all kinds of these supplements, vitamins, and we try coffee and other things, and we try to bring us a little bit up, and it's going and going and going till you just crash. And before we crash, we have different kinds of symptoms. We have stress symptoms, we become emotional. A lot of people have hair loss, of alopecia. We have like depression, of mood swings, PMSs, all kinds of different things we have, and we didn't understand that it is the tiredness, which is the problem with energy. And today I would love to explain energetically what is the tiredness. And next time I will make a video of what I am doing with tiredness. I will give you a couple of recipes and I will give you a couple of advices, because in one life it's very difficult to talk about it. And okay, come to the slides in the video. In Instagram I just tried to explain like without slide, and every time I explain that we are very interesting bioenergetic system, and we are not such physical bodies that we are thinking about it. We have much more than bones, muscles, organs, but still our whole bioenergetical system worked very congruent, and all our problems are starting on the energetic level. And today I would love to explain in which chakras and in which elements of Chinese medicine we deplete if we have our tiredness. And let's talk about, and also the auric field. Let's talk about how it's happened. And if you remember, and in the slide tomorrow you will see the video, we have 7 chakras, we have 350,000 nadis, we have 14 major meridians, and we have 5 Chinese medicine elements. And it is all working together, and it's all projects, they work via endocrine glands and nervous system. All chakras, all elements, everything will work through endocrine system, endocrine glands, and nervous system. And when we're talking about tiredness, it is big understanding. I will explain you around 5 elements all together. I had a video about 5 elements where I talk about elements little bit. Now I will go and put illness in it. And also we will talk about chakras. Okay, we go and talk first about chakras. And if we talk about chakras, we have 7 chakras, and the first and the most important chakra is chakra number 1. They are our roots. It is our roots, it is our vitality, it is our physical health, it is our prosperity, it is our money, our house, how we have businesses. It's all what we are materialized. In the other way, the first chakra will be reaction of fight or flight. It is the fight or flight reaction, and when we are working, when we have a stress, it's very primary reaction of the animal and also the humanity where we were in the very old time before. But what happened when we have such reaction? When we are in stress, and this is the first problem in our humanity is stress. And when we are in stress, because we are putting us in stress, we work too much, we want too much, we worry too much. The fear is the primary emotions of the first chakra. When we're afraid about something, I am not good enough, I don't have enough money, I am not good in my family, like wife of man, I'm not good enough in my job, I will lose job. We're always afraid of something, or we're afraid that our man or woman cheating us. We always worry, afraid about something. And then we are putting us in the stress, and we're working more and more and more, and we rest less and less and less. And if we rest, I explained already in the video about the 5 elements, and we go to 5 elements later. When our masculine and feminine energy go out of the balance, when we have too much activity and too less passivity, when our left part of the brain, planning, doing, running, work extremely, and our right part of the brain, our intuition, our creation, our working with our hands, cooking, sewing, making, painting, do something, nature, walking, quietness. When we are going out of the balance of masculine and feminine energy, the masculine energy start activate our sympathetic system more and more and more. And sympathetic system is the masculine energy, and sympathetic system will activate all organs. Heart beating, it's the animal who try to attack or run. All organs start working more and more, and endocrine glands of first chakra is adrenals. The adrenals start working more and more. We're talking about cortisol, we're talking about adrenaline. We are in state of the animal who run constantly. And the sympathetic nervous system will be depressed and suppress our parasympathetic nervous system. And parasympathetic nervous system is systems that give us possibility to rest and recover. And in this state, what happened with us? It is depletion of the first chakra. We have less money, or we have a lot of money, but in one moment we crash and we spend all money to our health. Our brain starts working less, we have less vitality, the nervous system shut down. It's all modern stress symptoms. The first chakra is blocked. And here, to go and recover and to go out of the burnout, you need to understand how did you done with your first chakra. What primary thoughts, what primary understanding, what primary patterns brought you there. And you need really very deep working with first chakra. Second, when we will talk about the chakras, we're talking about the auric field. And auric field is our protection, is our shield. The shield that become very strong, very protective. The shields that protect us from microbes, from negative energy, from energy vampires, and hold all our thoughts and emotions. When we are thinking too much, when we are tired, we start thinking negative. What happened then? it happens and we have all thoughts on auric field, and they become negative, 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 and they start ruin of our auric field, and auric field become less vital. And this is the second problem of the tiredness. Your auric field, your protective shield doesn't work anymore. You are open for all entities, for all energetic vampires. You are open for all things that tap your energy. Negative people, negative emotions, person who constantly complain. You will start attract all people who will constantly asking you attention and taking all your energy. All your illnesses will come through the chakras, through the auric field. And to work with auric field and tiredness, you need to work with first chakra, you need to work with auric field. You need replenish auric field, you need to make them stronger, and you need to take all negative energy out of it. This is the second step of the tiredness. Third step of the tiredness is, of course, is the Chinese medicine elements. I remember I was talking about 5 elements, and remember I was talking about water element. The water element is the kidney. It's exactly the same. It's exactly the same organ that we are talking about in first chakra, because the kidney and adrenals is also organ of our first chakras. Here you see so much similarity. And the kidney is the organ energetically system. This system has very big amount of organs, emotions, tissues, organs of sense in our body. And I explained you 5 elements already, and explained water already. But I repeat. When we are working too hard, playing too hard, going outside, we are drinking, we are constantly busy. Again, we do the same things. And kidney has very important things. Kidney contain Jin. Jin is our life energy. When we are eating not correct, where we do all kinds of things, we start taking Jin. We start taking our life energy. What happened? Happened the same. The kidney is ruined. How it's come in our body? Low back pain. The first symptoms of your tiredness coming much earlier than you become tired. Low back pain. Then it's little bit tiredness, dizziness, very agitation, and very easy becomes stressful. I will explain later. I will give you other 5 elements, other elements that also will working with tiredness, because it's not just water. The memory, the concentration, because the kidney are working with our brain, the kidney feeding our brain. You work less, your concentration is less, you are sitting very long in front of computer and you cannot understand something, you become irritating, you sleep not okay, your libido become less, your hearing, some people have noise in the hearing, the hair already I say start to falling out. The blood, you become anemic. The women has problem with, men also, with fertility. And step by step, it's become more and more till you crash. And a lot of people crash now. We have a chronic fatigue syndrome or burnout. But how it's happened step by step, how it's start working in 5 elements. I talk about water, yes, it is the gene. But the other element, what is very important, is element of wood, of the liver. The liver is our frustration, anger. It's the most common emotions in our life. The frustration, the anger is coming more and more. The jealousy, the competition, the all kind of irritation. It will collect in the liver and it will make heat in the body. And when we make heat in the body and our water, our kidney element is depleted, we cannot reduce fire in the body because it's again yin and yang. Yin is water, yang is fire. The fire starts flaring up and we become more irritated, we become more stressed, we're less sleeping. And if we're not stopping it, after the wood comes fire. You will see the very good picture tomorrow in the video. After wood comes fire. It is the heart. And it's become more emotional. You have problem with your heart beating is not okay, palpitation, you have the problem with your, like, you know, people say, oh my god, I have like a pressure in my chest. And the next step is depression. And treat depression just going to doctor and taking antidepressant, or treating depression of sleepless, just taking the pills, it is just not very interesting, because you don't work with the base, you don't work with the water, you don't work with the kidney energy, you not replenish it. If you just try to put fire down, it doesn't work. Of course, the next symptoms is the migraines, high blood pressure, all kind of the CVA, of all kind of the cerebral vascular attack. It is the attack of the brain when it's one of the vessels jump and you have piece of the brain that doesn't work anymore and people become paralyzed. Dementia is also here. Heart attack is also here. This is what happened. The next element is the earth. The earth element is the digestion. Digestion of physical, mental, emotional digestion. The earth element, if you remember it, make energy in blood. And this is the problem. When you make your energy in blood enough, when your food is good, when you, again, I come back to the same, when you are not emotional, when you're not constantly working mental, when you're not constantly planning, running and do everything, when you eat correctly, your earth element, it is like your salary. It make energy in blood, you are okay, you are vital. Then you not take energy from water element, you not take savings out of your bank. In the moment when you start yes, just I forgot about the earth element is love and care. When you stop loving yourself, when you stop caring yourself properly, of course you start eating all kind of sweet food, what will deplete your cortisol. It will be bring you cortisol up. It will be deplete you adrenals again. You see, everything in the body is all together. When you go to the normal doctor and he gives you normal pills, the doctor doesn't work with all causes and all facets of your tiredness and burnout. When you start eating sweet, you become more emotional, because remember what I talk about food and tastes and emotional body in last video about food as medicine. So more sweet we eat, so more emotional we become, so more emotional we become, so more sweet we eat, so more our water, 75% water in our body become polluted, so more we become ill. Cycle. And the earth stopped making energy in blood. The earth is also responsible for all hormones in our body. What happened? Becoming is disbalance of hormones. What is again become a problem? If your thyroid doesn't work, if your adrenals doesn't work, if your ovary or your testicles doesn't work, it's a problem. You become in problem. You become again infertility. You become again in all kind of inflammation because your water not okay. Your lymph system, the earth is also the governed of the lymph system. Your lymph become more polluted. You cannot take all toxin out of your body. The liver affect again all system, and you become in cycle of eating, emotional, polluting your body, reducing cortisol, working on the pancreas, diabetes coming here, and your water become less and less, and your fire become more and more. The next and the last element is the metal. Metal is the lungs, skin, and a large intestine. And here in all these system of become tired, the most important thing is the large intestine. Because the large intestine is the organ that taking mental, emotional, and physical shit, I'm so sorry, out of the body. It is the vastus, it is your excrements. And the health of the gut is the most important in our body because it is the microbiome. It is the good bacteria and the bad bacteria. If our intestines doesn't work appropriate, we create leaking gut syndrome. And leaking gut syndrome when you cannot assimilate food properly. Yes, and when I talk about fire element, I just talk about heart, but the fire element is also the small intestine. When too much fire come in fire element, the small intestine become also leaking. You eat your best food. You eat very properly or not properly. The gut become like something with very big holes. Everything what you eat goes in your intestine. Out of intestine, in the tissues around intestine, and it's become what? It's become autoimmune disease. Because all this what needs to go in your body come in the tissue, and tissue inflamed, and this inflammation make all problems. Thyroid disease, all kind of autoimmune illnesses, tiredness, 90% of the illness coming out of the unhealthy gut. Small intestine, large intestine. Large intestine will pollute all body because you understand everything what need go out of our body in the form of the brown things or excrement, we call it in the medical word. It goes, it's halt because emotionally you start halt to everything. It's become a constipation of IBS sometimes, or it's become all kind of the illnesses of the gut, like a Crohn's disease, and all what need go out start go in, and the tissue between your intestines, and you become more polluted, and the good bacteria is dying, and the become overgrow of the bad bacteria like a Staphylococcus, Enterococcus, Escherichia coli, and everything. And then, of course, what happens here, if your gut is not healthy, gut is second brain, your brain doesn't work anymore. Again, second, the gut is also your skin and lungs. All problem with the skin, eczema, all problem with the lungs, all kind of the coughing, all kind of the eczema and asthma, it's coming because our gut is not healthy. And we come back again to the water element. If all elements doesn't work properly, of course, again, water element will not working again. This is the small explanation of very interesting cycle of tiredness. And of course, I just want to say a little bit more about the earth element. Earth element also govern the muscles, and when we are tired and when we are starting using a lot of muscles in gym, we are running, we are do very active yoga, we are really do a lot of very hard sport, becoming more in the masculine energy, and we deplete more muscles. And people who run marathons very often coming with the chronic diarrhea. Diarrhea is the problem of the earth element. And when you use too much your muscles, you can have diarrhea. Also, the earth element is the study, and sitting in front of computer and working in mental working is the other problem why we are become tired. Because we are studying too much, we are working with computer too much, we are reading with computer, with the phone, social media, TV, we are go sleeping with our phone and wake up and we have our phone. And scientifically it's approved that electronical wave are deplete adrenals, deplete thyroid, deplete our gonads, deplete our reproductive function, everything. And plus, when we are eating with phone, we are talking, we are sitting in front of computer, we are eating electronical energy, we're not eating appropriate, we're not pay attention to our food. In food doesn't give us energy, it gives out dead particles of dead bodies that you eat. You not eat energy, you are eating dead body. This is it, how it's work. Maybe it is very hard, but if you see your life and life of very young people now, you will see everything what I am talking about you do. You think too much, you plan too much, you constantly with computer, you are eating with computer, you eating good or maybe not good, you eating not in correct time, you are sleeping not in correct time, because about the day schedule we will talk next time, very important things. Your biorhythm is depleted, you are in stress, you're in fear, and here you are. And the gynecologist of the whole world talk about very big problem. It's talk about infertility of young population. The fertility clinics growing like mushrooms after the rain, because the women and men cannot have children now, or the children are very ill, because the gene, the life energy of the parents is very low, and they cannot have normal healthy child. And children have a lot of celiac or the all kind of allergies. The children have a problem with concentration, ADD, ADHD. It's a lot of autism. It's a lot of all kind. Children are very nervous. Children are very emotional because our parents are not okay. What are we doing in this situation? In this situation, we can do just one thing. And this situation, I will give you the plan of working. And then the Mikhail came again to show his face. Mikhail, go out. He asked love. No, okay, good, okay. We all loves you. All internet know about you. And what are we need to do? First, we are starting working with the simple things. We are starting working with moxa, and next time I will show the masturbation, how we do masturbation and how we which points we can warming up. And if you do everyday masturbation, you will treat your problems, because every day you will give energy to your acupuncture points, to your energy, to your elements. The moxa is amazing. The second, what we are doing, we are working with essential oils. Essential oils will working on the physical, emotional, and energetic level. This is why I'm so happy to use them. And I will give you a couple of oils as example. I really like working with lavender, because the lavender will calm you down. The lavender will harmonize your hormone imbalancing. The lavender will give you possibility to calm down, not just on the physical level, but on the deep emotional level. The next oil that I really like is the basilicum. Basilicum is the oil that recover you from not correct biorhythm. Basilicum also will strengthen into your auric field. Remember, I say our auric field is really, really depleted and has a lot of different holes. Basilicum will really heal you auric field, and I will tell you one very easy technique that you can really heal your auric field. Basilicum also working on the adrenals, real and physical adrenals. Also, we have such beautiful oil like juniper oil. Juniper oil will also strengthen your kidney, like physical, emotional, but also energetical level of the kidney, all levels. The other oils that I really like is two oils, is the bergamot and the wild orange. The bergamot oil is citrus oil. The bergamot oil will give you energy, like also wild orange. Both of them will also healing your auric field and bring you to recovering of your biorhythm. But it's two different ways in bergamot and wild orange. Bergamot will give positive energy in your cells, give energy in the cells, but the bergamot also will calm you down together with lavender, and the bergamot will help you to go forward. Because sometimes we are sitting in such loop in the past or in the future. We have some thoughts, we have something what we are having in our mind, and we're stuck in this situation, we're stuck in this mindset. The bergamot will show it and help you go out. When the wild orange will give a lot of energy, but also transformate negative and positive. Both together is amazing. They are just really and coming in the cells where they need to be. Because with your mindset, with your problems, you are always stuck in some place. This is why sometimes you have problem in this liver, sometimes you have problem in the digestive system, sometimes you have problem in the ovaries. There are the cells without energy. There are the cells with negative vibrancy, and the bergamot and orange go in real in the cells with negativity. Empty cells, they are like, they don't have energy, they are negative, they are black, and both of them go there and go the sunny energy in the cells, and the cells become like a smiling, they become again the positive. Because all your illnesses, it is the bunch of unhealthy negative vibrational cells. And this is what we need. And together, if I working with the people with burnouts, I always say you need to have orange, you need to have bergamot, you need to have at least basilicum, and you need to have lavender. Because when you are upset, when you are nervous, you can smell a lavender, or you can put bergamot on your pulses and also smell, and bergamot together with lavender give nice smell. The other things what I really like together is basilic and wild orange. And what I really like, I take a bucket with the water, like warm water. I put like, for example, 2-liter bucket. I take the soft tissue like a sheet, like cotton sheet, and in the bucket with 2-liter, I put 10 drops of the wild orange and 5 of basilicum. Or maybe just opposite, you smell and you see what kind of smell you like. I mix it and I put this sheet. It's no need to be very big and very dense. It needs to be light, soft tissue. You put it, you squeeze it, you put your feet in it, and you wrap yourself. It is like a baby, like a pharaoh. You will feel such beautiful feeling. You will feel you like safe. And basilicum and wild orange will heal your auric field and give the strength to your auric field. And the water will go through the feet, and you also can massage feet in it. It's amazing. And the next week I will make video about moxibustion, which points you can warm up. You can buy moxa, and already you have explanation about moxibustion, how it works. You can buy moxa in Amazon, very cheap, very nice. Second, I will give you other treatments with the essential oils, because you can do feet bath, you can do hand bath, you can use different oils that will ground you, bring you inside, feed you inner child, give you energy, healed your auric field, healed your adrenals, healed your roots, healed your third chakra. Because the wild orange will also working on your solar plexus chakra, because this is the will's power. This is the power that you go forward, that healed your spleen, because spleen is the third chakra. I can talk about it hours. There are different compositions. It will be different videos when I will teach you how can you easy at your home treat yourself, go out of your depression, go out of your anxiety, go out of your suppression of emotions and burnout and chronic fatigue syndrome. Everything in your hands, and you can change your life. If you want, you can do everything, because nobody can help you. We can guide you, but my mission to wake up healer within, that you really forget about all doctors, pills, and all kind of drugs, coffee, and all kind of substitution, that you become happy, healthy, vibrant, wealthy person. Thank you so much. If you have a question, if you have special illness and you would love to have any kind of recipe for the any kind of the illness, I can teach you, I can give it to you. Also, we will talk about the yoga, different yoga postures, different yoga classes. It's very nice. I'm sitting in my garden and I can do the yoga also here very easy, and I will show you different kind of yoga asanas and sequences for the different kind of the illnesses. Just write to me. I'm here for you. I'm here to help you. And I'm doing consultations online. I'm doing coaching online. Before everything collapsed, I did also retreats, but I can do online retreats also if you have question to me. If you like, I can help, and I can help your people. Thank you so much, and I see you next time.